Okay, I need to talk about this because it's actually been bothering me for a while, and I feel like nobody says it out loud, but silence in games, especially Roblox, is genuinely disturbing in a way that people underestimate. Like, this isn't some horror game thing. It's not jump scares, it's not creepy music, it's just that quiet, empty feeling that you get when you're surrounded by people who might as well not exist. I'll join a Roblox game server specifically. Full lobby, player count looks healthy, everyone's avatars are moving, jumping, grinding, doing quests, and yet the chat is completely dead. No hi, no where do I go, no bro, what is happening, nothing. And instantly, my brain is like, yeah, I should probably not talk here, and that reaction alone is crazy. Because why does silence online feel like I'm breaking a rule just by existing? Because here's the thing, silence in games doesn't feel peaceful. It feels judgmental. It feels like everyone already decided something without you. I'll type something basic like the safest possible message, literally hello, and when nobody replies, it's not embarrassing the way people think it is. It's uncomfortable. It feels like I just waved at someone and they looked straight through me, and then your brain starts doing that thing where it fills in the gaps, like, oh, they don't want to talk, or oh, maybe I'm annoying, or maybe this is one of those servers where we're not supposed to say anything, which is insane because multiplayer games were never meant to feel like libraries. They were meant to be loud, messy, awkward, and sometimes annoying. That was the whole point. But what makes this worse is that it's not even people's fault anymore. The system literally trained players to shut up. Moderation is so strict that every sentence feels like a risk, like you're doing mental gymnastics before typing anything. You're not thinking, what do I say? You're thinking, is this safe? Is this allowed? Is this gonna get filtered? Or is this gonna get me warned for literally no reason? So people adapt. They stop typing, they stop interacting, and then Roblox adds voice chat, which sounds social, but in reality, it just splits everyone into private bubbles. Friend groups talk to each other, Discord calls replace in game chat, and public servers turn into this weird waiting room where nobody acknowledges anyone else. You're technically together, but socially you're alone. And sometimes I'll test it. I'll literally stop moving in a game, I'll stand completely still in front of everyone and in the middle of everything just to see if anyone reacts. And 9 times out of 10, nobody does. No jumping around me, no emotes, no AFK in chat, nothing. And that's when it really hits, because that's the moment you realize how invisible you are. I could leave the server, leave the game, uninstall Roblox, disappear entirely, and nothing would change. And that's not a dramatic thought, that's just how it feels. That's not how multiplayer games are supposed to feel. And I know people are gonna say Roblox isn't dead. And yeah, obviously it's not. Roblox is insanely alive. Millions of players, constant updates, events, new games every day. But that's kind of the problem. Everything works, everything moves, everything functions, but it doesn't feel meaningful. It feels like a place that's still running perfectly after the soul already left. Like a mall with the lights on, as the escalators moving, stores open, but nobody actually hanging out. Just walking, buying, leaving, no lingering, no randomness, no connection. Honestly, hot take, I'd rather deal with mild toxicity than complete silence. At least toxicity means someone is reacting, someone cares enough to respond, someone acknowledges that you're there. Silence feels like everyone already checked out emotionally but kept their avatars locked in. And I don't think people stopped wanting to talk, but I think people got tired of being the first one. Because being the only message in chat feels like awkward in a way that's hard to explain unless you've experienced it. It's like standing up in a class when the teacher didn't ask a question, so everyone waits. And because everyone waits, nothing ever happens. And what's scary is how normal this feels now. We just accepted it. We accepted that multiplayer games don't feel social anymore. We accepted that everyone minds their own business grinds efficiently, and leaves. No small talk, no dumb questions, no random interactions. And maybe that's efficient, but it's also lonely. Because games used to be places where you accidentally made friends. Not because you planned to, but because you had to talk. You had to ask for help, you had to react. Now everything is optimized to the point where human interaction feels optional. And when interaction becomes optional, people stop choosing it. So, yeah, silence in games isn't peaceful to me, it's unsettling. It's the sound of connection slowly fading while everything else keeps working like nothing's wrong. And maybe the creepiest part isn't that nobody's talking, it's that we're still all here, playing, moving, grinding, we just stopped speaking. This was it today. So I made this video because I think that nobody really talks in servers anymore. I joined, nobody really talks. I always have to be the first one to talk, and I just wanted to share this. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. That was it for today. Bye bye, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video, and peace out.